What is going on, everybody? Lamont on the run. And today, I want to bring attention to this wall right here. I have been in this neighborhood for the last 3.5 months. They have not painted this wall, not one time. So this is about 3.5 months of graffiti in Los Angeles. Anyways, enough about that. Oh, there's some more lovely graffiti over there. So today we're going to talk about this lovely young lady right here. Her name is Taisha Holmes. Taisha. Girl, Taisha, you tripping. So Taisha, she's a substitute teacher out of the Hendry County school system in Florida. And a video came to the attention of the Hendry County Sheriff's Office for the following reason. So in the video, it shows Miss Taisha restraining a student while another student proceeds to taunt her and basically talk crap to her and call her names. I mean, there was no fight. It wasn't like she was like holding the kid back while everybody else was punching them, but she was just holding her while this other kid was just blah, 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 restraining her. So apparently 2 students in her classroom, they had an issue, they had a beef. And Taisha, she wanted to facilitate the beef between these 2 girls. So she says, well, you know, if you don't like her and she don't like you, why don't you all just go to the park and fight? And as a matter of fact, she says, you know, to another student in the class, she says, hey, go get this student from so-and-so's classroom and bring them here. And then we can kind of get things cracking. So this took place at a school called LaBelle Middle School. Now, according to authorities, Taisha conspired with students to facilitate a fight, which is illegal, according to the Hendry County Sheriff's Office, because they arrested her and charged her with 2 counts of child neglect and 8 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Now, I don't know if that's such a big deal, like you're facilitating 2 kids to fight each other. I mean, it's kind of better than facilitating a shooting, I guess. I don't know. Probably a bad look on the kid. So Hendry County Sheriff Steve Wyden says in a press release, quote, I am appalled at the behavior of this substitute teacher. Schools should be a safe place for children and staff. We will continue to work closely with the schools to ensure safety. Okay, so I don't think Taisha will be conducting any more substitute teaching at any school system in Hendry County or anywhere remotely close. Now, like I said, not a big deal. Okay, so she held a student against her will and kind of sort of kidnapped her. Not a big deal, right? Well, Janine White, 57 years of age, says, hold my King Cobra, because I could better one you than that. So Miss White right here, she was arrested and charged with child abuse ×4 and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. And she's also a substitute teacher. And she, except for she wanted to raise the stakes. So she actively encouraged students to beat up another kid. This happened at the YMCA Tiger Academy on February 12th of this year. So police received a child abuse incident report, and they have White arrested and indicted on the attack. So apparently she got 4 students to physically attack another student. I guess it looks like they were doing some kind of group activities where they would break into several different groups, and one of the kids didn't want to join the other's group, and so she told the other kids to just attack him. And apparently the attack was quite violent, and he was struck in the head and the face. In the face! Struck in the face. Oh no. That's terrible. You don't want to strike in the face. No, so she was arrested, and I'm pretty sure neither of these two women are ever going to be working with kids. I mean, not saying ever again, but for a very, very, very long time. And as the sun sets, I'll leave you with this. Man, let me tell you something. You know, when you watch some of these sports figures, like in sports, and you listen to their giant contracts that they're signing, and you're like, wow, man, that must be like incredible to be that filthy rich. But sometimes with great wealth comes great tragedy. So this guy right here, his name is, I had to stop the video real quick. So his name is Naz Reid, and he plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I just got done this past NBA playoff season watching the Minnesota Timberwolves beat down on the Los Angeles Lakers. So pretty good basketball player. So he just signed, not even like a month and a half ago, he signed like a ridiculous contract. I think he got like $130 or $140 million for 6 years or something like that. So this guy just got paid huge, huge money. Well, sadly, his 28-year-old sister, Toraya Reid, was shot and killed in New Jersey by her boyfriend, 29-year-old Shaquille Green. I cannot believe. Yeah, when I seen that, I said, holy crap, I just was reading about this guy signing that huge NBA contract, and then that happened. Wow, that is terribly, terribly sad. My condolences to the Reid family. You know, you got all that money and you can't even protect your sister. You know, sometimes you just can't stop your sister or your loved ones from dating bums. And of course, this bum, this Shaquille Green bum, it's kind of weird. His name is Shaquille, and the woman that he killed, brother, plays in the NBA. You know, you would think when you're dating an NBA star's sister and they just signed a $120 or $130 million contract, you would think, like, you would say to yourself, you know, I'm in a pretty good spot in life right now. Now, it's not my money, but maybe he can, you know, start a business and I can kind of run it for him or whatever. But instead, he chose to kill that man's sister. Ultimately pathetic and ultimately sad at the end of the day. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to continue my story on to the liquor store. I'll catch up with you in the next video. Peace out.